Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I'm actually going over two separate trades that I took on two separate days. I had a few requests asking for some live trade recordings. And as you know, I did take a hiatus for the past two and a half weeks. So I did go ahead and screen record on my iPhone during those times. And I wanted to go over these two trades specifically because it actually caters towards my strategy. So I've been trying to really practice patience with holding my trades to a certain extent, and I'm starting to move my profit targets a little bit further to get more reward to my risk, and essentially following the liquidity sweeps. I've noticed with my strategy during certain market conditions, it definitely works a lot better, but also when we do have lots of runs to liquidity, which is every day, it's definitely really nice to have those targets set at those liquidity levels. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these quick little live trades. First trade here, I'm watching the liquidity levels start to kick in and stack up on the downside. So I went ahead and took a short here with a limit fill. Now I did speed up the video. This trade from start to finish is about 8 minutes long. I did 4x the entire trade just so that you don't have to sit through this whole thing of waiting for it to play out. But essentially the buyers are trying to step in here for this 2-minute chart. As you can see, we had a little triple top. Buyers wanted to step in to possibly reattempt another go at that high, but not enough to actually bring it up all the way. At this point, I'm starting to see liquidity stack even heavier to the downside. I wanted to move my take profit all the way to 13.1K, but I didn't, as the trailing drawdown I have for this $50,000 account is only 2,500, and I just didn't want to risk having that trade for that long. So I did move it to 13,123, as you can see here, 2 points even further away, just because the stop losses were right after the liquidity level at 13,125. I wanted to make sure I was snagged in it. And the really cool thing about this trade too is just seeing that it comes to this neckline here right in the middle at that lowest peak, as you can see, and eventually does come down to the 13,100. So it would have hit our TP2, but I would rather just go ahead and secure the gains and be happy with the profits I secured here and allowing my trade to fully play out. Following order flow, the selling pressure, the triple top test, and eventually coming for that neckline. So we're about to hit it right here. And any second now. And my R&R in this was pretty chill. I think it was like a 1 to 2 almost, so I'm pretty happy with the way that, my patience played out and essentially my plan working. So awesome stuff. And there we go. So for the second trade, it's similar to the first, where the first was a triple top resistance, and this one is a triple top retest. Now we are coming from a double bottom as well, so it's interesting to see the buying pressure start to kick in. My original TPs was based upon the liquidity stack that I saw by the time I entered, but as we were starting to get more conviction of pushing through the EMAs, and then eventually VWAP, I went ahead and adjusted my TPs accordingly. So the first one I left alone as my liquidity level. I wanted to secure one at the first liquidity level. And then for the second one, I was starting to see a little bit of, wavering, a little bit of, fidgeting around where I thought it was going to be a reversal. We broke the VWAP, maybe it was a fake out. So I adjusted actually down by 3 points, which you'll see in a second here. And I'm just paying attention to order flow at this point to see if, in fact, we are going to have enough juice to retest the top. And I do start to see big buyers stepping in. So I adjust it back to my normal TP, and then I move it yet again up another 3 points. And I'm really glad I made this decision because I was starting to see lots of liquidity step in. Buying pressure was serious. We retested VWAP, it worked out. And essentially, the trade went awesome. So I do have some other recordings from the last 2 weeks of some trades where I don't have enough patience or the market is starting to reverse on me, so I exit early. So I am editing that and I will upload that very soon. But if you're interested in trading on the go on your mobile device, connecting your TradingView to your Tradeovate, Apex Trade Funding does offer the ability to trade on Tradeovate, and I use them. So right now they have a 90% off first month, then 80% off recurring sale until May 1st, 2023, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If your budget allows it and you're interested in getting an account, you can use my code and my link down in the description below. As always, I appreciate your guys' time and your support. I wish you nothing but success in your trading journey, and I will see you all in the next video.